Hello friends, my name is Ajinkiman. I am the Microsoft Python certified trainer. So in the last video, we see that the label control and its associated properties. So what is meant by the label and what are the properties we see practically in the last few sessions. In this video tutorial, we will see the next our widget. That widget is called as the button control widget. This is the most popularly used in Python for Windows development. So the button widget is a standard TK-inter widget used to implement a various kind of buttons. Button can contain a text as well as images. If you want to display the text on a button, you can do this. If you want to display the images on a button, you can also do this. And if you want to display both buttons as well as image on a button, you can do this. We will see all these in practically. So how we can take a button on an image as well as text, how we can perform the click operations on a button. So all these we will see practically. So for creating a button, I am create object called BTN and the button class. We will provide a first parameter, that is a window, means this button is placed on this window. So and the next property of button is called text property, and text property display what are your text on the button. So when I run the application, when I run this project, the button can't display on the window because again we forget to place a button on the window. If you want to place any widget on the window, you will require a three method. That is, first method is pack method, then place method and a grid method. You can use any one of these three methods. So I am using the pack method, that is btn dot. There is a method called pack method and run the project. So this is a window and there is a button called click me. Okay, so this is a text which I have displayed on the button and click me. We will see how we can increase the window size using the window dot. There is a method called geometry method, and the geometry method required how many parameters? That is a two parameter, that is a width and height. 300 multiplied by 300 height, and run the project. So this is a click me button. Okay, so the first property of button is a text property. So next property of button is, that is a height, HEIGHT, height property. Height, I am taking the next property is a height. Then again the next property of button is, that is a width property. So I am taking the width as a, it is 100. Okay, so I am run the project and see this is a width is 100 and height is a 2 pixel. Okay, so this is the height, this is the width. Suppose I want to change the background color of the button, then there is a property called BG. BG is for the background color. So I am taking the background color as a green. Okay, so run the project. So this is the background color of button is a green. Suppose you want to change the foreground color, so there is a property called FG. FG stands for the foreground color property. So I am taking the foreground color property as a white. So run the project. So this is the background color green and foreground color as a white color. Suppose you want to change the font of the text, then there is a property called font property, and the font property requires the parameter, that is the first name of the font, that is the Arial, that is font family. Then what are the size of font, that is a 10, and weightage of font, that is I am taking as a bold. So run the project and we see the output. So this is the output. This is the Arial font name, font family. Then the size of font is 10 and bold. Okay, so the next property of button is, that is if you want change, means whenever I click on the button, the background color will be changed. So for this purpose, there is another property of a button class, that is called active background. There is a property of a button class, that is active background. Whenever I click on the button, the background color will be changed. So I am giving the background color as a hello. So run the project. Whenever I click on the button, the background color will be changed. So background color will be changed. Okay. So this is a property called active background. So next property, if you want to change the background color also, and suppose I want to change also foreground color. So this is a property again called active foreground. So this is another property. So I am taking the as a red color. Okay. So whenever I run the project, so the background color is green and white foreground. When I click on the button, the active background color is yellow, active foreground color is a red color. So this is the properties. So these are the properties, that is a text property, height, width, background, foreground, font, active background, active foreground. These are the properties of a button. Okay. So again I am run the project. Suppose I want to display the button somewhat in this position. Okay. I am taking this position. So how we can do this? Now the button is placed on the top of the window, at the edge of the window. I want to give some space from top to bottom. Okay. So how we can achieve this task? I want to display the button here. So for this purpose, you can use the padding, that is a pad y. In the pack method, pad y is equal to pass the parameter, that is a 50. Okay, give the some space from the y-axis. So run the project. See, this is the space, and you can achieve this. So this is the property of button. Okay. So this is a property, that is text property, height, width, background, foreground, font, active background, active foreground, all these properties of a button class. Suppose I want to display image on the button. So what will we do? This is another property of button class called image property, and it required image object. Okay. In the last video session, we will see how we can display an image on a label. In the last video, we see that how we can display the image on the label. So again, we do the same step here. Create an object of a button. Create an object of an image. I am creating the object of image is equal to, there is a property to display images on a button on a label called photo image property. And the photo image property required one parameter called as the file, and the file gives the file gives the image name. In my project, the image name is a folder.png. So I am passing here a folder.png. Okay. So I am creating a one image and assign to image object, and this image object gives folder image. Okay. So when I run the project, see what will happen. So we can't see the image. Okay, we can't see image. So for this purpose, remove the height and width and see this is the image. Okay, it will display only image. I want to display the image as well as the text. So what is my text? Click me. I will display image as well as text. I want to display. For this task, how we can achieve this task? So there is another property of a button called as a compound property, and the compound property required a 4 parameter, that is a left, right, top, bottom. Okay, so suppose I provide the property called top. See what will happen. So when I provide the property, compound property to top, the image displayed on the top and text displayed at the bottom. Okay, suppose I want to display the image and text in front of. So give the property that is called left property and run the project. See the output. Okay, so I will display, or we will display the image as well as text on the button. So these are the property. These are the basic property of a button control or button widget available in the Python. In the next video session, we will see how we can display a message or how we can handle the click event of a button. Okay, how we can handle the click event of a button. Whenever the user click on the button, there should be something event occur. So how we can perform the event on click on the button. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching this video. We will see in the next video. Thank you.